No hej, witajcie kochani, bardzo serdecznie, Szyweral z tej strony, Dziedzictwo Hogwartu na moim kanale Hogwarts Legacy. Lecimy w cieniu krypty. Sebastiana znajdę zapewne w jego zwyczajowym miejscu przy klasie obrony przed czarną magią. Spotykamy się z Sebastianem, chcemy iść do Sebastiana i zobaczymy, co przyniesie kolejne zadanie fabularne, ponieważ no, na tę chwilę nie mam możliwości zrobienia jakiejś tam sensownego zadania pobocznego. Także idziemy po prostu po zadanie, nie? Ma być niby 100 zadań pobocznych, ale wydaje mi się, że sporo też może się odblokować po ukończeniu wątku fabularnego.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Dobra, prowadź.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Och, może, dobra. Chodzimy tam. Wiedziałem, że ten zegar do czegoś zobowiązuje. Ale wiecie, co jest zastanawiające? Jak uczniowie na przykład wiedzą o takiej krypcie, a nauczyciele o tym nie wiedzą.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time.
Revelio.
With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Dobra, porozmawiaj z Sebastianem. Zbadałem wszystko. Nie ma nic tutaj, tak. Revelio nic mi nie odsłania.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Zakazane zaklęcie pierwsze.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Dobra. No to lecimy. Czekaj, to potrzebuję i później F-kę, dobra. To jest tak. Raz, i dwa, i trzy, i cztery, i pięć.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
No raczej.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Dobra, gdzie jest Confringo? Jest to? Pocisk dalekiego zasięgu. Nie będą trzeba jeszcze przez kilka sekund skutkować zapalającymi... to jest naprawdę złe.
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo... Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Elegancko.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
No to ma większy zasięg zdecydowanie niż Incendo, a Incendo to jest taki bardziej do obrony, nie?
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Jest naprawdę mocne.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Z chęcią.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
Dobra, powiem ci prawdę.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
No można,
Well,
można,
when you
używam.
do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Dobrze, Slytherinku, nie ma co.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Dobra, okej. Opuść sowę. No opuść kryptę, no. Wiadomo. Mamy nowy nowy czar wyuczony, bardzo mocny. Nie jestem pewny, czy nie będę go ulepszał. Oho.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year.
Oh,
Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
O Jezu, jaki on jest
Sebastian is
wkurzający.
going to get an earful about this.
Ja pierdzielę. No i teraz Sebastian będzie miał przerąbane. No dobra, misja ukończona w cieniu krypty. Mamy nowy nowy dzień. Przede wszystkim to ja bym chciał tak, talent i podstawowe. No muszę to zrobić, nie? Muszę to zrobić, bo coraz więcej mam czarów, które mogą mi się przydać, więc teraz tak. To zostawimy w sposób nienaruszony i teraz jakbym wziął na przykład, chciał o tak zrobić. Jakbym ja to ładnie chciał zrobić. No nie, no musiałbym zrobić w ten sposób. Okej, nic więcej nie... A, jeszcze to mam. W ten sposób. To mnie nie interesuje i to mnie być może będzie interesowało. Dobra. Uznajmy, że na razie tak może być. Dobrze, a jeszcze teraz Confringo. Zobaczmy... Nie, zobaczmy talenty. Czy mi coś dają te talenty do Confringo? Czekaj, to mamy klątwa nie. Klątwa krwi. To też mnie nie interesuje. Tu mam jedno wykupione, ale to jest dlatego, że klątwa rozbrajania. To może być fajne. Podstawowe. Kurde no, szybkość. To nie to. Może o zaklęcia chodzi? Niewielkie ogniste pociski. To może być fajne. To może być fajne. Mamy ograniczoną ilość talentów, ale tam... Dobra. To może być naprawdę fajne. Więc lecimy. Mapa, zadania, jakieś cokolwiek. Rozwijaj umiejętności magiczne, by uzyskać dostęp do następnej próby. No co ty gadasz? To ja nie mam nic, żadnego zadania? Nie, tego? O, przeczytaj pocztę. No i proszę bardzo.
I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Tak, panie psorze.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Okej. Jeszcze coś? Chyba nie. To robimy tak. Robimy misję. Komnata no okej, to nie. Zdobądź i wypróbuj jadowitą tentakulę. Wypróbuj mandragorę. Mandragorę. Czy ja mam mandragorę? Nie mam mandragory. No dobra. Wymagany poziom 10. Wracamy do profesora Figa. Zrobimy sobie zadanie głównie wątku fabularnego i tyle. A później ja już gdzieś pokombinuję, powiedzmy, między nagraniem tego odcinka następnego odnośnie pozyskania mandragory. Po prostu ją kupię, nie? To nie jest jakiś tam wydatek rzędu 5000 dolarów. Czy czegokolwiek chociażby. To jest jakiś easter egg, nie? To jest jakiś easter egg, bo ja ostatnio o tym gdzieś tam widziałem. To jest tą, jak ona się nazywa? Ta Marta Mokra, coś tam? Ta, co tam z Harrym się mistrzyła pod ten... O, czekajcie, idziemy tędy. Mistrzyła w basenie, nie? To było najbardziej dziwna scena, jaką mogłem sobie wyobrazić. Bez kitu.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then, we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
To może być fajne. To może być mega fajne.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
No, Irytek tak, potrafi. Ja czuję, że z tym Irytkiem będzie jakaś misja taka dosyć ciekawa, nie?
Safe travels, my young friends.
Dzięki.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Fajnie to wygląda. Znaczy fajnie to wygląda. No normalnie to wygląda, ale tak klimatycznie dla mnie, nie? Ja też pod kątem gier nie mam za dużych wymagań, nie? Ja lubię, żeby po prostu odprężała mnie gra, nie?
This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
No ja lubię
Surely
zdjęcia.
you were here to see this.
Ja mam nadzieję, że profesor Fig jest tym dobrym, nie?
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
No tak, pamiętam. Tak.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Wiecie co? Zaraz taką
I
kontrowersję.
know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Wie pan coś o tej wieży?
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
No dobra, do zobaczenia.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Powiem tak, troszkę kontrowersyjna to będzie opinia, ale ja mam wrażenie, że będzie jakiś taki twist, powiedzmy, fabularny. No, bardzo twórcy gdzieś tam postarali się, aby ta fabuła była piękna, cudowna i teoretycznie ciekawa, nie?
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
A co by było, gdyby profesor Fig był mentorem nie tylko moim, ale tego goblina też? I to jemu by zależało na tym, aby na przykład zawładnąć światem. A? Dobra, zobaczmy misję. Percival, tak. Glacius, przebij balony nad stacją Hogsmeade. No to bierzemy to. Zlokalizuj na mapie. pyry. Bierzemy to tutaj. Madame Kogawa. Okej. To zrobimy to tu chyba będzie szybciej, nie? Mamy akurat 25 minut. To myślę, że na spokojnie się będę w stanie tym zająć. Dobra, lecimy. Przebijamy balony. Nie wiem, kto tu mieszkał. Na razie mnie to nie interesuje, panie kolego sympatyczny. Na razie lecimy pobawić się z balonami. Bo chciałbym nauczyć się nowego zaklęcia, a druga sprawa, że bardzo, ale to bardzo mnie interesuje tamto kolejne. Ale do tego będę musiał mandragorę mieć. Dobra. O! Oj, oj, oj. Dobra, zawracamy. Hop. I gdzie jest piąty? Tutaj. Cyk. Mamy to. Idziemy dalej. 700 metrów. Odblokowano wyzwanie. Przebij balony 1 na 2. No to już za chwilę będzie kolejne wyzwanie. To jest... Takie zadania to ja uwielbiam, nie? Proste, szybkie. Robi wrażenie. Cudowny zamek. Gościu jest przekozak, przekot. Teraz to chyba tam młodzież tak mówi, nie? Że ktoś jest gigaczadem. Nie wiem jak oni tam, ale takie słowo widziałem, nie? Mega kocur niby ktoś taki jest, nie? Ależ co to człowiek może poradzić, no? Nie wszystkich słów uczy się, nie? To tak samo jak Coco Chanel. Dowiedziałem się stosunkowo niedawno. To jest typowo wiedza bezużyteczna, nie? Albo wiedza bezużyteczna, albo taka, która no nie przyda mi się. Znaczy może mi się nie przyda. O Jezu, ale nie trafiłem. Czekaj. Że Coco Chanel, ta piosenka tego Masnego Bena, nie? To jest piosenka, kurde, o narkotyku, nie? Ja generalnie tam raz to słyszałem, ale najczęściej po prostu słyszałem refren, bo refreny... Dobra. Bo refren, chcąc nie chcąc, często puszczali na Fame MMA, nie? A zdarzyło się, że oglądałem te gale, nie? I... O cholera, tędy nie przejdę. Oj, oj, oj. Wróć do Madame Kagawy. A gdzie jest Madame Kagawa? Kogawa. Zaraz, muszę zobaczyć to, bo... Gdzie? Nie, no to jest próba. To ja nie chcę tego. Ja Madame Kogawa potrzebuję. To. Zlokalizuj na mapie. Halo. No i tutaj lecimy. Coś źle w ogóle skumałem, nie? Pyk, ale to nie pierwszy raz. No, także gdzieś tam zdarzało się, że ten refren słyszałem i dla mnie to była taka piosenka dla mas, po prostu, nie? Zaktualizuj mi... Nie. Nie będę w żaden sposób tutaj robił to zadanie. Po prostu ta gra mnie denerwuje, nie? zamka nie mogę. Droga Madame Krogavo pisze w związku z decyzją profesora Blacka o odwołaniu rozgrywek Quidditcha. Jak pani wie, moim największym marzeniem jest dołączyć do profesora, że przepaść moje szanse. Nalegam. Ćwiczenia indywidualne, ale trening na boisku to co innego, nie do zastąpienia. Z dyrektorem profesor Weasley. No tak, wiadomo. Wiadomo, że ona chce. To wspaniałe wieści, że dołączy pani do naszego gremium w Hogwarcie jako nowa instruktorka latania. Aha. Matylda Weasley.
Revelio.
Tutaj coś dla mnie jest, proszę bardzo. Dobra, pogadajmy z nią.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Tak.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
Ja pierdzielę, jakie to jest... Dobra. Hop.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
No to już próbujemy, moja pani droga. Glacius, co to jest? Zamraża wrogów, zwiększając obrażenia. Okej. To może zróbmy to tak. A najlepiej to będzie trzeba to w ten sposób robić. O, to zrobimy depulso i teraz tak. Czekaj. Tu będzie tu będzie to będzie reparo. I powiedzmy, że to jest wstępna moja lista. Tymi dwoma będę mógł atakować. Pyk.
There you go. Catching them quickly.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Dobra. Mamy to. 32 minuty. Możemy kończyć odcinek, także mam nadzieję, że się podobało. Jeżeli tak, zostawcie łapkę w górę, zostawcie komentarz. A ja co? No skupię się chyba, moi drodzy, na tym, aby zrobić to zadanko. Kurde, a może spróbujemy. Albo zrobimy tą tutaj próbę Parsifala, albo postaram się to zadanko poboczne ze zbiegunem zrobić, ale to jest 30 poziom, ja mam 23 dopiero, 7 poziomów wyżej. Czy to oznacza, że ja wszystkie zadania porobiłem? To chyba niemożliwe, nie? Zobaczymy. Dobra, widzimy się w następnym odcinku. Zapraszam też na inne serie na moim kanale i mam nadzieję, że się podobają. Pozdro, Cheveral. Hej, hej.